Today is Maundy Thursday and we are going to make Pesaha appam. Of course, you would have seen the description. So I'm going to make it in an easy bachelor way cooking. So as bachelors do, we don't sit and grate, so we just use a cooker. Okay. The hard parts I have kept. I've taken a small coconut, out of which I've taken almost 1 cup of coconut for making the first 2 cups of milk. Okay. So I'm going to make 2 cups of coconut milk out of this. And of course, I'm going to use this for making the appam. So first thing you have to do is coconut. Then you add the soaked urad dal and rice, idli rice of course. This is 1 cup of urad dal with 2 cups of idli rice. Okay, so I'm just going to put it into this. So I've got this small onion. Okay, so actually we normally use is a sambar onion, and this is 4 cloves. Okay, and then we'll have 1 spoon of jeera. As I don't have a sambar onions, 3 to 4 sambar onions, so you can use this normal small onions also which you get. If you're taking the small onions, just take a quarter of it, almost approximate size of 3 to 4 on sambar onions. Cloves, 1 spoon of jeera. Now you'll be asking why do we have to put this into it? People say normally it gives flavor. Of course it do give flavors, but apart from that, there is a main reason is it also helps in digestion. This is an unfermented appam which you're gonna make. So for that, it's better we have something to help in digestion. Some people won't have comfort with the digestion for this. So this I've just lit the onions and garlic as I told you, and here's my half cup of water. I'm gonna add into this. Okay, I'm keeping a little so that if the water is enough, I won't add more. But if the water is insufficient, of course I'll add. Okay. The consistency is a bit thick. The smell is perfect. Okay, the consistency is a bit thick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a little more water and grind it. Okay, I hope this should do well. Yeah guys, I just cleared the lid. Okay, all Indian culture, right? So this is our consistency. Okay, so to show both consistency and this, I've taken this video, and now I let it rest for 2 to 3 hours because now I'm going to go to church. It's approximate 5:30 now in the evening, and I have a mass at 6, so I need to reach church. So by time this rest, okay, of course you have to take this completely. Now we are going to make sharkara pani or the pal. For that, first you have to use half cup of jaggery with almost quarter cup of water and give it to a boil. Okay, so many last time used to add the second coconut milk, second time washed and prepared coconut milk. The first milk that came out of coconut is over here. This is the second cup that we are going to make the appam in. You can use a big huge steel plate. I don't have a huge steel plate with the sides, with the edges around, so I'm using the cake pan. Okay, so I'm just showing you the spoon. This is a small spoon, this is a bigger spoon. Okay, so I'm gonna take, I like the flavor of jeera much. Okay, so this is my jeera powder. It smells so good. Okay, so I need exactly only 1 spoon. If you have a measuring spoon, it's better. I'm habituated to this. Just to show you, I'm putting in this pan. I can directly put it in the jaggery, but just to show you this, I'm taking almost half a spoon. That is cardamom powder, elaichi, and of course sunt, which is almost again 1 spoon. Okay, so this we are going to add into our melted jaggery. My jaggery doesn't need sieving, so I'm just going to add into it and start. I like adding it in the beginning. Okay, people usually add at the end, at the last. They mix it with the milk and then they add to it and then put it off. But I like the flavor to be there inside this milk. Okay, so your jeera powder. Now this is done. I'll add my second cup milk. Oh wow, isn't it pretty? Okay, now you have to keep stirring because you don't want the milk to break. Okay, once this get into a boil, we'll add the first coconut milk that you have made. Okay, so let this keep stirring on a medium slow flame. As our milk is coming to a boil, let's add 1 spoon. I've taken little milk out because I don't want too much of watery. Okay, I want it little thick. So let's add little rice flour. That is only 1 spoon, tablespoon of rice flour. 1 spoon. I just took 1 spoon because I'm making a very less quantity. And if you're making a huge quantity, of course you can go for a 1 tablespoon. Okay, so 1 full spoon of rice flour with a little bit of water or milk, and then just add it to this boiling. Now you have to continuously stir, otherwise there will be lumps formed. Okay, पहले फटने का डर था और अभी गाढ़ा होने वाला है. So this rice flour almost works like a cornstarch in your Chinese. Okay, and this is our unfermented appam. Okay, this is almost ready for a bake. For that you'll have to use a steamer, and of course you have an idli steamer. You can make in that properly. In one of the part of Kerala, they make in another ways, making it in the banana leaf. They name it as something else, but yeah, the same thing. Only thing is they add a little more salt to it. And here we are added just a pinch of salt just to get the flavor, because without salt nothing tastes good as far as I know. So this is, so guys, time for the final touch up. Okay, you can see the boiling point बहुत गाढ़ा हो चुका है. Wait, I'll show you. Can you see this? सूपी कंसिस्टेंसी है, थोड़ा थिक भी है. ओके, अभी ये पूरा चिपक जाए उससे पहले हम इसके अंदर डालेंगे फाइनल फर्स्ट कोकोनट मिल्क जो निकाला था, और स्टर करेंगे. वन मोर थिंग आई फॉरगॉट. हम लोग के चर्च में जब भी ये होता था ना, वेन एवर वी हैड द सेम थिंग इन आवर चर्च इन मुंबई, देयर वाज चाकू अंकल हु यूज्ड टू ऑलवेज स्पॉन्सर Pesaha appam. So I literally miss his because he adds banana also. वो जब भी सर्व करते there was always banana in it. I'm not quite a good fan of banana in it, but in a Kerala dish there is no banana. A South Indian dish without a banana looks something empty, right? So you guys can add banana to it. It all directly sweetens and there is no sugar into it. It's just jaggery. Okay, I'll tell you just tasting it. Okay, now the thick consistency has become to normal. Can you see this? Okay, just with a slight heat on. Before it comes to a boil, we have to put this off. By time, let me check the. Perfect. Okay, it's not as perfect as Chaco Uncle's pal. But yep. So I just have to wait just for 2 minutes, and then we will keep it aside, let it get settled, and then we'll keep a cross over it. Pray and keep the cross over it. We usually do it. Those who just want to try it, you can just make it at home. You don't have to put. Only thing is, I'll just place it out of steam well. Okay, for that, those who don't know, okay, those who don't know, this you get it along with it. Okay, now let me close. Then after pouring it, I have one more pan to make. If you have a big plate, it would be better, but I don't have plates with edges, so I'm making in this tin. So I can use 2 tins of the small cake tins to make this, and I think this will be sufficient for you enough as well. So guys, have it, enjoy it, and cherish the moment. This will take around 20 to 25 minutes to bake. Okay, so now my pan is getting ready. Once it is half ready, I'll keep the palm leaf and I'll recook it. Okay, after 10 minutes or 15 minutes, this will become stable, so the palm leaf doesn't go in. So I'll show you the last picture. That would be better, easier, because I need to go pray before I cut the palm leaf. See you guys shortly.